Hello friends, Debbie here with Debbie Gets Crafty, here for another daily whip and chat. I hope you're all doing well today. I am doing great, and we are working on our Yorkie and Roses from Diamond Art Club. So let's get started with another color today. I think this morning we will work on the letter Y, and there's some letter Y here, over here, and a little peppered in through here as well. So let's get started. Now the letter Y is, let's see here, the letter Y is number 26, and that is color 938, which is a great brown color as well. And we worked on some brown yesterday as well as some gray. And let's go ahead and pour some in to our boat, and we'll get started. And let's see here, I hope you all had a great evening. I had a very nice evening myself. So we're going to get started. I'm going to pull this over here a little bit. There we go. Okay, and we'll get started over here. There's a couple over here that we can do. There we go. And we'll get started that way. There. And then over here. Excuse me. I literally just got up. It's about 6 a.m. as I'm filming this on Sunday. And Todd, my husband, was up with our dog, Spoto. Just went outside for a little bathroom break. So I figured I would get up and get started on the day. And we've got to move this one down a little. There we go. And we can move this one down a little bit. There. Perfect. Okay. So we will continue onward. There we go. We have that corner all taken care of. Let me just switch out my glasses here to my computer glasses, and they help out a little bit with my close-up here. There we are. Much better. And how is the weather where you are today? It is very warm and muggy here in Central Tennessee. Middle Tennessee, that's what we like to call it. But I hope the weather is cooperating for you wherever you are. There we go. We have that little spot right there done on the bottom of her back end. And then we just have one more letter right there to do, and then a couple things right there to fill in. So continue onward, finding the letter Y. And we have a little patch of Y right here. Now friends, if you'll bear with me for one moment, again, it's really super early in the morning, so I've oh, that's better for me. Okay, I just switched up my my lighting. Okay, so we'll go ahead and continue onward. Now before I go any further, I have my clips, and I'm just going to clip my picture to my light pad. There we go. This way, this little lady won't move. Okay, so we will continue on with 938, the letter Y. So last night, when I finally got to posting this video, it was after dinner. We had a nice chicken dinner and got to sit and watch some TV for a little while. Spoto was a bit rambunctious last night. We played some ball in the house with him. We have these really soft rubber balls that, I mean, they're so soft we can toss them around the house and he plays. And so we played ball with him for a little while. We were actually all in bed by 9 o'clock because we were just kind of tired. I didn't sleep the night before. And truth be told, on the weekends I don't sleep that much. And it's of my own doing. It's really nothing, there's nothing wrong. It's just that I get to catching up on some TV and I just can't sleep. I just want to continue to watch TV. It's just, I'm really bad on the weekends. I'm like a little kid. I just don't want to go to bed on the weekends. I want to stay up and enjoy. So, I actually made myself turn off the TV last night about 11 o'clock. I was watching TV and I said, I've got to get some sleep. So I made myself turn off the TV. And I did. I got a little bit of sleep. I tossed and turned a little bit, but I've never really been a deep sleeper anyway. I always say I could hear a fly break wind in the other room. That's how light of a sleeper I am. Alright, so we filled that part in right there. So we'll move on to this section right here, wherever we see a Y. We'll fill that in. But I did get a little bit of sleep, so I'm glad about that. And of course, today is Sunday. And here in the Simpson house, Sundays mean race day. My husband is a big NASCAR fan. So, and pre-season football is on. So I will, when the game starts or when the race starts, I will retire here into my office. I have a little bit of filming to do. And then I perhaps might take a quick, nap, quick little siesta. And of course, it being early in the morning, please pardon me for one moment. Just have to apply some eye drops. There we go. Get the old peepers going in the morning. Much better. All right, friends, let's go ahead and continue onward. I don't know why I didn't think of doing that before I started filming, but that's okay. I thought of it now. A couple eye drops in the eyes. when I wake up in the morning sometimes, especially like when I head straight to filming. When I wake up, my eyes get a little dry. So a couple of drops of moisturizing drops in my eyes do the trick. Thank goodness. Just give me a little bit of moisture in my eyes. And then I'm good to go. It looks like it's a little bit of a trash drill, so I'm going to get rid of that. There we go. And onward. So today, like I said, I'm filming this very early in the morning. So I literally have the entire day. And Todd, my hubby, will be going out picking up some groceries. So I have to make a list of items to pick up. And then he will come home and enjoy the rest of his day. And I'm going to make either a homemade ziti or a homemade lasagna. We'll have that discussion over our coffee this morning. And I'm looking forward to it. I love homemade ziti and lasagna. I love Italian food. That is my that's my weakness right there, Italian food. To me, Italian food is so good. That's why I like to make a big batch of it. I was telling you yesterday, I like to make a big batch of like ziti or lasagna because it makes the best leftovers. I don't know what it is about Italian food when you make it fresh and then you heat it up days, even weeks later when you freeze it, heat it up again. It is so good. I love leftovers. I'm not afraid to pull out the leftovers and have them. My sister-in-law, she is not a fan of leftovers. I don't know why. She just is not a fan of leftovers. Me, I sure enough am. I love them. Lots of times when you make something, a dish or something like that fresh, and you have it, if you whatever's left, you put it in the fridge, and then, you know, a day or so later you have it again, it does end up being a little bit better because the flavors have a chance to marinate a little more. And I think that makes a bit of a difference too. So we're done, almost done with this little patch of Y right here. And we'll continue onward to another little patch of Y. And I think we'll do the letter C after that. Hang on for me. Here we go. I had to move my drills. It's going to be a scorcher today in Middle Tennessee, but we're headed for even hotter weather in the next few days, so I guess this hot weather we better enjoy while we have it because it's going to get even worse. And I am not a fan of hot weather, but I won't complain about it because I woke up this morning to experience the weather, so I will count my blessings and just adjust accordingly. Bit of a patch of Y here. I'll move that up a little bit. There we go. I had mentioned that I was going to do a bit of a U-Haul, a Temu haul for my husband Todd, but he said, honey, I don't know if you really want to do it because it was only 3 items, and 2 of them were dog related, and 1 of them was a set of beads. So I don't know, I still might do a quick Temu haul because I want to show you that ball that we got for Spoto. I don't know if you watched my video from yesterday, you would have seen that there was a ball that we got him, and I said that it was a ball that laughed, and that's what they market it as. This giggle, they call it like a giggle ball, but it sounds more like a duck to me. And I'll have to bring it in and show it when I do the haul. And you'll be able to hear it. It's an interesting sound. And it only makes that sound like when you roll it, when it moves around. And it doesn't make it like constantly. And the ball is quite hard. It's harder than I thought it was going to be, that particular toy. So it's not one that can be tossed around. Definitely one that just stays on the floor and it rolls. And Spoto likes it. He likes it. It's just that he's more into the toys that roll. I mean, I'm sorry, that you toss. He is much more into the ones that you toss than the ones that just simply roll. Now, that being said, he has a little... We have a little toy that looks like a little spaceship that has... you can put treats and toys, I'm sorry, treats and food into this little spaceship, and it's got little holes in it. And when you put it on the floor and it rocks back and forth and rolls around, it'll deposit little pieces of treat or food, whatever you fill it with, onto the floor for the dog to get. And he absolutely loves that. And it stimulates his mind because he's got to figure out how to get the treat out. And so he enjoys that toy. Now, the only thing with that particular toy is it deposits several pieces of treat at a time, so it doesn't take him very long to clean out that little spaceship. So we have another toy on the way that is the same concept, where you put the treats and toys, treats and food in it, and it looks like a little robot, and it only tips backwards and forwards, and it's on 2 big wheels, so he can roll it around, and then but it'll tip forward and backward, and that's how it'll deposit food. And it looks like it's only going to deposit like 1 piece at a time, so it'll take him a little bit longer to empty that one. And he likes toys like that. He also has one of those, I call it a puzzle bowl, busy feeder, I think it's called too, where it's one of the bowls with the raised, like a spiral in the middle, and it's all raised, and so he can't just go in and gobble up his food. He's got to take his time, and the food will move around in the little puzzle for him. And he likes that. He enjoys that a great deal. Because, I mean, if I had to give him a middle name, it would be Hoover, as in a Hoover vacuum, because he will literally inhale his food if you let him. So we give him this little puzzle bowl, and it really does work. So if you ever are on the fence about it, give it a shot at least. We got ours from Temu, and so we didn't pay that much for it. And it really has worked out well. It has slowed him down quite a bit. It may not work for your dog if you try it, but like I said, we got it from Temu, so we figured, you know, why not? We give it a shot. And it works for us. And it's slowed him down a bit. We might not change colors today, friends. This there was quite a bit more of the Y taking up our time. I still have a little bit more of the Y to go. And if it's okay with you all, even when we get, well, we might run a little over, so we'll finish the Y color. I was going to say I could just continue it off camera, but you know what? We're going to finish it. We'll finish putting the Y in this little section right here, even if we run over a little bit. And I hope you don't mind. You might hear the fan, my little fan, which is also something we got from Temu. Boy, oh boy, I tell you, we are practically Temu spokespeople here. Not sponsored. But yeah, I have a little fan, a little personal fan that's rechargeable. It's got a little light on it as well. My husband got it for us. We already had one that we got last year from Amazon, and we got one that's literally identical to it that we got from Temu. We paid a fraction of the cost. He had it sitting in his cart for the longest time, and all of a sudden, and this was in the early days that we started shopping through Temu, had it sitting in his cart, and then all of a sudden he got an email. Why don't we drop the price for you? We noticed it's been in your cart, this item. Why don't we drop the price drastically? And I mean drastically. And of course my husband said, well, when you throw a deal like that at me, I can't say no. And we picked it up. And he has the other one that we got from Amazon and on his desk that he uses. And then I have this one here. And the purpose of getting it was to, when we go camping, and we're not camping this year because we have Spoto and he's so young. So we'll go camping next year. And the purpose of it is to have it next year. And when we're in the tent, we like to have a fan blowing on us to circulate the air. Even on cooler evenings, just want to have that air circulating. And just the one of those little fans, it worked, but they're very small, so we could have stood to each had one, and that's why we picked up a second one. So we'll each have one that we can direct in our own direction and feel the air circulating. And it comes with a light too. So that's neat. Here we go. Continuing onward, we'll go down here. We have 3 of them down here I'm just going to take care of real quick. So we are going to go over a little bit today. Over a half-hour mark. Sorry, friends, but I do want to take care of this one color while I have you on with me today. There we go, and then I'm going to get up and have my cup of coffee with my hot toddy. We'll make our grocery list. He'll take care of the grocery shopping, and I will take care of dinner. And that's about all we'll do today. I might do a load of laundry. That's going to be about the extent of it. Just relax and prepare ourselves for the week ahead. Let me just shake this, get these little soldiers standing up the right way. There we go. Alrighty. You'll notice there's one in the middle right there that I'm missing because it's a letter H that I missed from yesterday. But it will all get filled in eventually. And then later on today I have some filming to do. A WIP and Chat for the stickers, a WIP and Chat for our stained glass tulips. I'll get that filmed and uploaded and scheduled for the days that I want them to drop. And if you've not hit that bell notification, it's always a good thing to do if you're interested in being notified when I upload new videos. So we're right here on this little corner. Finishing up here. I'll probably do some filming when the race is on. That's usually when I come in and do some filming, and then I'll edit and upload those and schedule those. That's pretty much my Sundays, which is great with me. I don't mind. A nice easy breezy Sunday. I need to pour a few more drills. Just a few. Don't need very many. Just to fill in the last few of the Y. There we go. And, well, I don't know. I might have enough in here. We're just going to keep rolling with it. I only have a few more right here. Probably about I don't know, a little over half a dozen. We'll see. Maybe I won't have to pour more. Have you ever poured drills and started filling in the spots that you need that particular drill, and you happen to have just enough in your boat? You didn't need any more to fill in that particular section or wherever you wanted to fill in. My twin sister Judy calls that the perfect pour. I think that's so funny. Where you don't even have to put any back. You just had enough, and you don't have to pour any back. You don't have to pour any extra out. There we go. Let me just scan around, see if there's any more Y's in this area here. I see I don't have any more Ys right here in this area that we're working on currently. So, and I had a half a dozen left. 6 or 7 left. Actually 6, so half a dozen. So I'll pour those back into my container. And we're only over by a few minutes, so that's not too bad. All right, friends. Put this color back. So we made a little bit of progress. Whoops. Whoa. You can tell it's early in the morning. Things are happening around here. And there we go. So we made pretty good progress. We filled in an area. Got a little bit closer to filling in this whole section here, but filled in the letter Y throughout this area here. So that's good. And friends, we'll go ahead, pull this cellophane down, and we'll back up so you get to see this entire young lady right here in all her glory. And I want to thank you so much. That'll end our daily whip and chat for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please stay tuned for tomorrow when we'll show another whip and chat of our progress on our Yorkie and Roses by DAC, which was gifted to me by the lovely Sweet Tea. And I want to thank you for tuning in today. If you are a current subscriber, thank you so very much. I appreciate you and your continued support. If you have not yet subscribed, please consider doing so. Please hit that bell notification. This way you will be notified each time that I upload a video. And please hit that like button. It really does help out here on the algorithm with YouTube. And leave a comment. Let me know who you are, where you're from, how's the weather, what you're working on, and even what's for dinner. And I hope to see you again tomorrow for another installment of a whip and chat on our Yorkie and Roses. Until then, please take care of yourselves. Please watch out for one another, your friends, your family, your neighbors, and please be the voice for all of those animals as they don't have one. And until I see you all again, my friends, God bless you. Take care. Goodbye.